Hi, this is a quick walkthrough of the website and system we have built for MyDoki. In this demo, I will show how the website works from a user perspective, how content and pricing are managed from the admin side, and how bookings and consultations are handled with the Halaxy integration. This demo will cover a quick overview of the website and landing pages, how website content is managed through the Strapi CMS, the user sign up login flow, including the MyDoki dashboard, how users are created and synced with Halaxy. You can also call the users as patients. How consultation pricing is managed from the CMS, the booking flow for doctor consultations, referrals, and medical certificates, etc. Also, email notifications sent to customers and admins, how bookings are managed from both the admins and customer panels, how consultation completion is handled and reflected on the user dashboard, also in Halaxy. And at the end, I will also explain the flow for customer support team, like how they will manage the whole booking process, including the practitioner or doctor itself. Additionally, I will also explain how customers can join the meetings via Halaxy telehealth, i.e., a video conferencing call, etc. And finally, the flexibility of this system compared to using a Halaxy iframe. So let's start with the first point. That's our Halaxy MyDoki landing website. That's how a customer will see a website on a very first place. That's our home page. That's a hero section for home page. A very click and precise CTAs, like see a doctor now. I will explain what will happen if I click on this button later. That's all our homepage, and these are our telehealth services. These services are managed from Strapi CMS. You can change their order, you can change the text, you can change the icons, etc. And these are just content. This content is properly managed from Strapi CMS. Okay, now for this section I will try to explain this, like what it is and why we are showing this at this time. So don't consider this as like this testimonial would there in production website as well, because right now obviously this is a startup and we don't have any actual reviews right now. So this whole section is dummy at this time. Obviously we will remove this section when we will decide to go in production. Right now this section is there just to demonstrate you like how you can represent your testimonials or feedbacks in future. All these FAQs are also coming from Strapi CMS. So that's our home page. Along with home page, all these buttons are linked with their respective service or respective call to action URL. So right here we have a mega menu for telehealth services. These are the services we have added at this time. So if user click on this telehealth service, and here you will see a service listing page. All your services are listed here. You can add or remove or edit your services from your CMS. Additionally, we just added medical certificate as a parent service here as well. You can remove it, you can change it if you want. Additionally, we have another page that calls medical conditions. Here we are showing the medical conditions that we will address at this time. Obviously, you can manage all those conditions by yourself as well from Strapi CMS. You can add more, you can remove one, you can edit the name, description, etc. And we have a FAQ page. Right now we have one category for FAQs, general category, and here you can add your general FAQs. In future you can add more categories, like for example, there could be a category, book a consultation. When user will click on it, the FAQs for consultation will come here. And then we have a contact us page. That's how a customer, a user can submit a query, contact query to your support team. If they fill up this form and send this query, your admin will receive an email like you have a query on your system. And at the end we also have a subscribe to newsletter integration. Like if some user will add an email and then subscribe to it, that means they agree to receive your promotional emails, any emails, etc. You can integrate these users with Calavio, etc., or maybe MailChimp, or the service that you decided. We also have a page, about us page. That's just a static content here, some FAQs. Then we also have a section, news and updates. This section is basically blogs. You can write technical blogs, you can write medical related blogs, you can write SEO related blogs, whatever you thought. So on this page you will see the listing of the blogs. Like for example, right now I have written some of the blogs by myself. These are just dummy blogs. When you will decide to go to production, we will obviously remove these blogs. You can um, give the topics, or you can write the blogs by yourself, or maybe your SEO team or content management team. That's a detail page of a blog. That's a complete article for text. Additionally, we had a system and the CMS where you can mention who write this blog and who reviewed this blog. Additionally, there is a button you can listen this article. If user will click on it, it will play voiceover for this article. And if you click on the social icons, the user will able to share this blog on their social. Now, these are the pages for our main services. That's a doctor consultation page. We have a content here, we have CTAs here. Additionally, each service will have its own detail page. That's an online prescription detail page. If we go to referrals, that's a detail page for referrals. We have write it here: pathology referral, imaging referral, specialist referral. I will explain the flow for the booking in the next step. So that's all for this step, like in terms of main website landing views. Now let's proceed with how users can book a consultation. So right here we have a button, see a doctor. We also have a button here, see a doctor now. Learn more about us. Obviously will take the user to about us page. Let's say I want to consult, I want to book a consultation. So if user will click on and speak to a doctor, it will ask user to log in. Let's say if you, or user had an account already on MyDoki, he can just log in there. And if it is his first time, then user had to create his account first. So let's create an account. I will fill this information for a dummy user right now. I had to select a gender. By default a male is selected. Then each user have to select their date of birth. It is required for the doctor to know. Let's say I will select this date. I will enter some dummy address here, could be anything. Now I can submit my request to open an account. So there is a text: we have sent a verification email to you, please check your inbox and click the link to activate your account. Now this customer must see or have a verification link. That's the email that I used to sign in, and here I have a verification link. Obviously this link will be replaced as mydoki.com.au /API /auth email authentication, etc. If I will click on it, it will give me a login page. It means my account is verified. Now let's get back to that previous screen. If I will just reload this page, I will come to doctor consultation, speak to a doctor. It will ask me to log in. Alright, it's logged in, and here I can see my name, Rocky Fraser. Like if I click on it, let's open it on new tab. That's our dashboard for that user. Here we have its profile, name, date of birth, phone name. They can add emergency content, their Medicare card number, medical information. These all are optional. Alright, let's move to the booking section. Now, now let's start the booking flow. That's our mm, let's start from the beginning, right? That's our booking listing page. And if we go to doctor consultation, here we have a button speak to a doctor. If I will click on it, it will take me to onboarding, booking onboarding steps. Now the point to be noted is if I came from doctor consultation, right here I have to select the medical condition for what I am looking for the consultation. And if I will come for medical certificates, I will click on get 1 day certificate. It will take me to this step. Here I can type anything. I can attach any document I want, maybe some picture, maybe some test result, etc. Here I have to select if I'm looking for single day and multi-day. The prices are changed based on single day and multi-day. And if I come for referrals, here we have three types of referrals: pathology referral, imaging referral, and specialist referral. And if I will click on pathology referral, it will take me to this step and it will by default select pathology referral. And if I will click on imaging referral, it will select imaging referral by default. So that's the initial onboarding step for booking. Like if I come for referral, it will ask me to select the type of referral I'm looking for. If I come from doctor consultation, it will ask me the medical condition for what I'm looking for the consultation. So let's proceed with doctor consultation. I will click on speak to a doctor, and then I had to select a condition for which I'm looking a consultation for. Let's select anxiety, or maybe anything. You can select any of them. These are the radio buttons, so it means user can select only one at a time. You will click anxiety. You have to go to the next step. You can type any notes here, like the patient, whatever the patient wants his doctor to know. I can select any document I want. Let's say I can select this one. It could be any picture. It could be also it could be PDF. It could be a document. Okay, now I have to select if I'm looking for a priority consultation. I'm looking for to schedule my appointment ASAP or later. If I will click on priority, it will ask the price for $69, and if it is ASAP, it is $109, and if it is later, it is $49. Let's proceed with the later. I have to select a date. Let's say I select 21st, and the slot I can any slot. Like these are 4 hours slot. Like the patient wants his booking in this time frame. Let's select 2 a.m. to 6 p.m. Go to next step. So this is the patient information. User don't need to enter it again and again. So this is $49. We will complete the payment. If we click on the complete payment, it will take us to Stripe checkout. So right now we are using our testing account for the Stripe. When we will go to the production, you have to give us your Stripe account. So let's enter some detail. I will enter a sandbox card, and I will click pay. So the payment is successful. So whenever a payment is successful, user will see this page like payment successful. You will receive a confirmation from our team in couple of minutes, and these are the just basic steps user needs to know. So whenever a payment is processed, it means now at this point our booking is actually placed. If I go to my account, like in terms of user dashboard or maybe patient dashboard, if I go to bookings, I will have that booking that I just created. Its service was doctor consultation. The booking date is 26th and the slot was this, price was this, and the booking status is right now 2. So at this moment, patient or the customer will have an email along with an admin also will have an email. So let's see how a patient will receive an email. So that is the patient account that I used. That's the email that patient will receive. And here your MyDoki booking is confirmed. That's the booking ID and that's the email, right? So here it is booking ID, service, amount paid, and some initial um, notes for the patient. And now in terms of admin or maybe the customer support team, they will also receive an email. That's the email I just used as an admin. So consider it like your email, your like MyDoki support team, MyDoki admins, etc. You can add whichever email you want. So that's the subject, action required, new booking doctor consultation, and that's the booking ID, and that's the text. A customer has just booked a consultation via MyDoki website, and that's the information like booking ID, customer name, email, service, amount paid, and the booking date time. Like that's the exact time when a patient placed a booking. And now what are the next steps? Call or email the customer to confirm the slot, provide instruction for joining the telehealth session. So at this time, the initial process for the booking, like phase 1 of booking is completed. Patient paid, a booking is created. Now the process for customer support team is started. So what they will do now, they can get the initial details from this point. Also, they will have a booking. I will just reload this page. That's the booking that I just created. Patient name was Roque Fraser. If I click on it, I can see all the details of the patient. Service was doctor consultation. Condition was anxiety. That was the note that I just added. The preferred booking date patient asked, and then the slot. And here we can see the file that he attached. That was this file. That's just a random file I just picked from my system. So what would the next step? The customer support team will confirm the patient the exact booking slot. Right now the customer entered 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's the 4 hours range. So the customer support team will call the customer, discuss them with the preferred slot, and the customer team also knows the availability of doctor, like in which exact time slot the doctor or practitioner is available. So let's say they talked on a call and they decided 3 p.m. at 21st of January for their consultation with the doctor, like meeting with the doctor. Now what the customer support team will do now, they will go to their Halaxy CMS, like that would be your Halaxy calendar. So that would be 21st of Jan, and they discussed maybe this slot. I'm picking a random slot. They will click on it. Now the customer support team or an admin is creating a booking. Now they had to enter the patient name. The point here to be noted is they don't need to create a patient again on Halaxy as well. Behind the scene, the MyDoki website and Halaxy is synced for patients. Whenever a customer will sign up on MyDoki, a patient would be created via API on Halaxy as well. I just had to search for the name. I would say RO, and here it is, Roque Fraser. So I will select a fee. I am here selecting a telehealth booking. That is totally optional. Sorry, you had to create your fees on Halaxy as well, right? So that's just for the demo. You can create your fees as you want, like maybe it is $49, $69. That's just for record keeping. Point here to be noted is we are not taking payments via Halaxy. We are taking payments via Stripe. So in Halaxy, the fees is just for the record keeping, and when a booking is completed and sorted, you can just change its status to paid via external tool. So I will select a date and I will select time 3:15 p.m. and the duration would be meeting duration would be 15 minutes. And now that is the most important thing. Appointment type, that's just a random thing. You can just enter doctor consultation, prescription, medical certificate. You can create your own appointment types. So max patient would be one. In your case, it would always be one, right? So we can just set up your Halaxy account for these default values. And for the location, you had to pick Halaxy telehealth. So in future, when we will go to production, we will set Halaxy telehealth as your default booking default location. So you don't need to enter this information again and again. This could be any comments, like for example here, whenever you will create a booking, what you can do is just pick these notes, the patient edit, and add them here and click save. Now a booking on Halaxy is created, but so far the patient haven't received any email for that booking. That's totally intentional because we have already confirmed their booking. So what we will do next, you will click here. That would be your URL, like for doctor and for patient to join a meeting. That is a video call URL to be precise. And then you had to click on this button, that is send a consultation link. You can change the sender. You can change this to any user you want. Right now I'm logged in with a testing account and the username is Dr. Mubashir Chaudhary. You can enter any you can enter your names as well. So sender name would be Dr. Mudassir Lukman, and I can change this to Dr. John. And here you can connect your own emails for sending. That's the default email, no reply at halaxy.com. You can select your own emails. So we had this options. There could be consult or booking.mydoki.com.in, could be anything. That's the default subject. You can change this as well. And the recipient is the patient. Keep it selected, the default, keep the default values. And here the roquefraser@gmail.com, that's the patient email. No need to edit it. And you can add CC emails, BCC emails, and there is no need to select anything from here. And that's the message. You can edit your message as well. But here please focus, don't need to change this URL. So if I click on send, Now the invitation link to the customer is sent. That was the booking that we created, right? The patient name was Roque Fraser, and that's it. Now the patient should receive a link. Sorry, if we go to this, it can take couple of minutes to reach in the patient inbox. Yeah, so there it is. That's the email that we just received from Halaxy. That's the video URL. If I click on this, it will take me to Halaxy video call interface, and there you have an appointment on 21st of January and the exact time slot. Let's say if I click on it as a patient, there it will be. I will say I will allow this time, and that's our video interface. So whenever the time reaches, there would be a button to join the call, and here is the Dr. Mudassir Lukman time and then exact time slot. The doctor will join the same meeting link. So let's just close it for now. So whenever that's exactly the conferencing flow, or maybe the video call flow, doctor can join from here. Obviously each practitioner or doctor will have his own Halaxy account. They can join from exactly from this link. If they click on this, they can again easily click on this link and join the call. All right, so that's how it works, and the points that we discussed earlier are sorted, but one point is left that I haven't explained yet. That is how the content on our landing website is being managed. I will just give a quick demonstration for that. Let's say I will edit this page. Let's say about us page. What I want, like if I want to change this text or maybe this title, I will go there. I will go to content manager. I will go to about us page. It's already selected. My main grid. Let's say we are going to edit this title. MyDoki's mission and vision. Let's just edit this. So here it is. MyDoki mission and vision. I will say this is edit just to demonstrate this, and I will add another line here. This is demo edit. If I will click publish, the changes would be reflected immediately. So that's it. MyDoki mission and vision. This is edit and this is demo edit. I will just remove my edits. Publish. One more thing, you have your service. That's a collection type, that these are your services. You can edit their content, their graphics, their links as you wish. That's the interface that you will use to edit your content. Furthermore, that's here you will edit your prices, right? We right now we have single day is for 29 and multi day is for 49. You can change it to whatever you want. And here we have another tab for users. These are actually the patients that signed up on your website, and same goes for medical condition. These are the content for medical conditions, and these are all the pages. You can edit your content as you like. Alright, so that's all from my side. If there are any confusions or if there is any point that you haven't picked it yet, just drop us an email and I will try to address that as well. Thank you so much. Take care.